What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Sega Man, back with my brother that I started podcasting with. My brother, the Don King of Xbox, the artist formerly known as E Rock X, man. And this is called Sega Man E Rock Straight Game, man. And I got E Rock, my brother, in here. Finally gonna do a podcast with him. I'm doing this on my phone. You know what I'm saying? And I had to get E Rock's opinion about what's going on after the ABK deal. It is time for Xbox brothers and sisters to celebrate, man. You know, it's a big win-win, a big juggernaut punch to Sony's mouth by Microsoft and Xbox, man. What's up, Unlimited Production? He said, "Oh shit, E Rock's live. Is lives." Yeah, that's right. That's right, man. I wanted to do a quick
Jason
one
Live.
with yeah, I wanted to do a quick one, my brother Unlimited, with me and E Rock, man, because I want to know how he feels, brother, about what's going on out here in these gaming streets, man. Now that it's all over, you know what I'm saying? And we got our brother in here, I think Hala Hydra. He says E Rock. He puts up the and then Zinc said made it. Can't participate yet. Listening when I can. Yo, man, this is just gonna be me and E, man, just for a little bit because I gotta go to work. E got stuff to do, but I need to hear my brother E Rock's opinion, man, about the ABK deal gone through. You know, so shouts out to the chat, man. Shouts out to my brothers, Other Zinc and Unlimited Productions, man. Thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it, man. So, Eron, uh, brother, Friday the 13th, man, we got the deal sealed, man. What a bad day for those pony junkies, man. What a real bad day for them, man. They was crying, man. They needed Pepto Bismol. Their stomach was hurting, bruh. They was just in a bucket of tears, man. They could not believe it, bro. Now they want to cry foul. E, what do you think, man? What do you think about all this, man? With them still crying out there, bro? Because we knew this was gonna come true, E, with the ABK deal, man. What's your opinion on this, man?
Hey man, can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly, my brother.
They brought this on themselves, bro. I mean, it is what it is. Like, this is why you don't do the nonsense that they've done this last 10 years since 2013. You know,
Yeah.
yo, all I can say to the PlayStation Nation, to MGB and Red Dragon and Saltiest Gaming and Crap
Yeah, bro.
Gamer and J
Yeah.
Dub
Yeah,
and
man.
of King Trash and all these dudes is keep that same energy. Keep
Yep.
that same energy y'all had from 2013 to 2020. Like Unlimited Production said, man. When good to see you too, Craig Simmons. When you know 2020 started, man. Every time a new generation starts, it's a reset. And we talked about this ad nauseum on the Xbox, the Exile podcast, how
Yes.
Phil
Yes, we did.
Spencer was getting his ducks all lined up from 2017 to 2020. It wasn't just about Game Pass. That was a huge part of it, but a lot of it was manufacturing. They had to get manufacturing right this time. So
Yep.
they nailed that. It was about silicon production. They had to get that nailed this time so they can get so E-Rock, if you are real and aren't an AI, tell me. Oh man, I've heard, man, my favorite game on Xbox. That only one thought comes to mind. Fable One back in
Yeah.
2004. But I mean, recent years has been Assassin's Creed Odyssey. That was I spent 3 months in that game, man. That game, gamers don't concern themselves with what's exclusive or triple A. They just game. But Phil Spencer was getting things lined up. Sega, man, manufacturing,
He was.
silicone production, Game Pass, and we didn't understand it at the time that Game Pass was going to be basically this monster. And the next step, studios, getting all of
Hmm.
these studios lined up,
Yep.
getting Xbox's internal studios straight, starting the coalition and the initiative. But wait, there's more. 2020, the acquisition of ZeniMax and Bethesda. But wait, there's more. The announcement of a pending acquisition of Activision, Blizzard, and whatever the other initial stands for. And it finally happened, man. And
Yeah.
what can I say, man? If you if you are an Xbox fan, this is a great time to be an Xbox fan. It is what it is, man. And for you PlayStation fans, like, man, look, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm not soft in my position on y'all, not ever, not never, but I'm gonna just call a spade a spade. Y'all bought this shit on yourselves, man.
Yes, they did.
10 years of trash talking, 10 years of trying to stick it to Xbox, 10 years of capping on Twitter, right? And now look at y'all. Look where it got y'all. Look, Saltiest Gamer, Crap Gamer, Red Dragon. Y'all still capping, Dreamcast guy. What? Look what it got y'all. 10 years of fighting a battle that y'all inevitably lost, right?
That's right. Yep.
So it is what it is, man. Now, Call of Duty, all of that stuff, Crash Bandicoot, all that stuff is coming to Game Pass, man. And that's what they didn't want. Sega, man, this was their worst nightmare. This was their worst
It
nightmare
was. It was, bro.
because now, and our boy FaZe, who was one of the Exile Podcast originals,
Phase 114.
he, he, he put this little tweet inside the Exile podcast chat of J Dub. And I don't know if you know who J Dub is, but he's one of the
I know
chief.
he is.
Yeah, he's one of the chief dudes in the pony hierarchy. Like he's up there, like like if this was the KKK, he'd be like a grand wizard with the ponies. So so he put this tweet in there, right? And they was talking about the I'm gonna read that in a second. He he uh he put this tweet in there. So one dude was like, "Oh man, I can't believe this. The Activision Blizzard deal went down. Xbox owns everything. We don't have nothing." And J Dub's response was, "Yeah, man, we don't have any more ammunition for the console war." Sega, man, that's all it was about to them. It wasn't
Yeah.
about the gaming. It wasn't about God of War. It wasn't about Spider Man. It was about sticking it to you. It was about sticking it to Xbox and Xbox fans. And
Right.
now they don't have nothing left. That all they have left is Spider Man. I wish we had a way to show that meme of Harry Osborn from Spider Man to and my man all said like, oh, all I have left now is Spider Man. That's it, hey man. Y'all put this on yourselves, man. So Unlimited Production says people thought the 360 days of Xbox was a golden age. Nope, I agree with you because I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Go ahead.
I enjoyed the Xbox One era better than the Xbox 360 era.
Mm-hmm.
And he says it's now Xbox Bethesda Activision. Meanwhile, media wants Sony Nintendo to combine like the Wonder Twins to combat Xbox. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just it is what it is, man. I don't know how many times I told y'all verbatim and long drawn out speeches that me and Sega Man have been around forever. And we've seen other Zinc the changing of the guard.
Yep.
We've seen, man, in football, powerhouse teams come and go like the steel curtain over there in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, the
We
Steelers.
the Steelers. We seen the Dallas Cowboy era. We seen the Patriots era. Are the Patriots still a fuck around anymore? The Patriots is getting their asses whipped now. Things come and go. Atari was the big boss in WO Prime. Atari was the big boss when me and Sega Man was kids. Then it was Sega. Sega was the big boss. Things changed, and you guys just weren't ready for the changes. Y'all didn't want the change to come, but you couldn't stop the change, man. Not when you're dealing with a juggernaut like Xbox. They just wanted the twin powers activate. Form of a successful company. Hey, take a man. Remember we was kids, man. The Super Friends cartoon, that was the shit.
Yo,
But it was the
that
one.
is crazy, bro.
Yeah, it was the Wonder Twins, right? So
Yeah.
the girl Jane, the hot one, she would change into like fucking something useful, but the brother he would be like, Wonder Twin powers activate, form of a whale, form of a bucket of ice. Like nigga, what? Like, but Unlimited is crazy, man.
I like that, man. I like that when he said that. You know what I mean? But but E, our brother Unlimited has really been on fire with the crew. I mean,
Yeah,
he did a short podcast I seen that I caught this morning, and I did like a crazy video saying we need to get some straightening out here. But when he did the pod was I'll say a podcast, a mini podcast with your boy Other Zinc, Dea 4568,
yeah,
Our
I saw
Lady
it.
Chat. Did you see that? When he
Yeah,
did that dude, and he said that they need this is the most dumbest shit and it was just right on time when Unlimited, man, Unlimited is always on fire. I'm so glad Unlimited is on our crew, brother. I really am. He's a gem in the rough. When he
Yep.
did that, when he did that thing where he said that PlayStation and should combine with Nintendo, nigga, is you crazy, nigga? There's no way Nintendo is gonna combine with PlayStation to combat Xbox and Microsoft. Really? After what they did to them in the past, what PlayStation did wrong to Nintendo and Sega, you know what I mean? There's no way that's going to happen. Nintendo don't want to have nothing to do with Sony PlayStation, man. So
Their,
those,
their, their,
when,
Jap- their, Jap- their Japanese arrogance won't allow it.
yeah,
And two, whether these little dummies that hate Xbox so much want to admit it or not, this ain't World War II with the
right,
Japan joining
yeah,
Italy and Germany to fight the
right,
fucking to fight the fucking the
right.
Allied powers. This isn't fucking
Shit,
war. Like
yeah,
like fucking Nintendo fucking hates Sony. They always have. That's why they don't ever work together. they
nope,
they fucking can't. If Hebot was here, the Sega man knows, like he said, fucking Sony backstabbed Nintendo or they backstabbed each other. Their Japanese arrogance will not allow them to look. If it was that hectic, Sega man, they would have formed Voltron and fought back Tencent.
yeah,
They'd have fought Tencent, a Chinese company. The Japanese don't like the Chinese. They'd have fought Tencent. And meanwhile, Tencent, unlike Xbox, Tencent over here closing studios. We don't know if we'll ever see another Tomb Raider again.
yeah. And he bought them, been going in for years on Sony, and they're back.
Limited production. Sega man, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
These Sony fanboys have turned into WWF fantasy bookers. They're totally crazy. Oh yeah, well, we'll dig a Roddy Piper and Junkyard Dog to fight you, Hulk Hogan. Man, this shit. Do you see what happens when you're just a slave to a brand, a corporate slave? Do you see what happens
Yeah,
when all you did for 10 years, Sega man, was 1080p? Xbox has no games. Xbox
yeah,
don't have no power.
yeah,
And then the ones that try to pretend like they're neutral, like Broken Games HD and Red Dragon, Xbox needs to do better. Remember that,
yeah,
Sega man?
yeah,
Xbox needs to buy new IPs. Xbox needs to do this. Buy well, they did it. They did every fucking thing y'all asked, and y'all still crying. They showed a video of Dreamcast guy.
yeah.
Sega
That's
man, I have never seen a nigga more dejected in my life. He was like a Karen and their 12-year-old daughter who didn't get Taylor Swift tickets. I'm like, look at this nigga sitting here crying. Well, the ABK Activision deal went through, and how is this going to impact gamers? If you Xbox, it's going to impact us greatly.
it is. It is.
Yeah. I mean, I guess just so y'all bought this shit on yourselves, and now because y'all have nothing left, y'all have no more ammunition. Y'all mad? It's just so ridiculous, Sega man.
Yo, E-Rock, man, what kind of fucking game to look forward to is fucking baby steps, nigga. Baby steps? What kind of game is, man? They're making a hypocrisy, bruh, out of PlayStation's console and software. Dude, baby steps? That game is a laughing joke, bro. Who wants to play a game called Baby Steps, man? I mean, I seen a preview of that stupid dumbass game, E-Rock. I mean, come on, bruh. You spent $500 on a console that's supposed to have so much greatness awaits, and you bring out garbage like that? Baby Steps. What kind of crap
After
game is that?
after Spider Man, their roadmap is grim, and I feel bad for Insomniac, but it's their own fault for being hoard out and selling themselves for hoard money. I think
Yeah,
Hebot said Insomniac sold themselves to Sony for 512 million. I can't believe that. He
yeah.
must have got that figure wrong. If they did, they because now they're locked in forever doing Spider-Man, right? So
Hmm.
Spider-Man's going to come out next week. They're going to go to Twitter and say how it is greater than the resurrection. It's the greatest thing ever. Then it's going to disappear after 5 days. They'll be back to talking about what they always talk about, Xbox. Sony's roadmap is bleak. Is bleak, dude. The only thing they can do now is get Sony Santa Monica to hurry up and do another God of War, and
Yeah.
to get Guerrilla Games to do only what's that shit? That Japanese game. I forgot what the fuck it's called. But their situation over there is bleak. Xbox? Avowed, Elder Scrolls 6,
Yep.
Call
Yep.
of Duty now, the next Gears, the next Halo, the next Forza Horizon, Perfect
Crash
Dark,
Bandicoot, all that shit. Was it
Indi-
Spyro the Dragon? All that.
Indiana, Indiana Jones, dude. Like Sega Man has always said, and we got to get shirts made and copyright this.
We
We
should. We
eating good
should.
over here.
We
We're
should.
eating good over here, Sega
Talk
Man.
to my
Like,
boy.
like, look at the last couple of weeks. Look at the last couple of months, man. Hi-Fi Rush, Ravenlock, a game that I really enjoyed. Hell, even on the multi-plat situation, Hogwarts Legacy, which is my game of the year for right now. Redfall, Starfield, which I'll probably never finish. Thank you,
Nope.
Wilkin. Starfield, man, a masterpiece. Over 10 million, probably now 15 million players. Forza Motorsport, which I'm playing now, which is a damn. I know Zink is just having accidents every day when I'm stuff playing that game. That game is gorgeous. It's just, man, it's a golden age, man. Like Unlimited Production said, we are living in a golden age of Xbox, and it started with the launch of the Xbox Series X and Series S, Sega man.
Yep. That's true. And look at what Hebot said. I want to play baby stuffs. You stupid, man. You dumb, man.
What's
That's
up, Hebot?
bro.
Hebot had a birthday. Happy belated birthday,
Yeah,
Hebot.
man. Yeah, yeah, the birthday, bro. Yep, yep, man. Hey, E Rock, you right, man. Hey, like you said, they did this to themselves, brother. They did this to themselves, man. They really did, bro. And there's no way they could damage control. It's just hilarious, E-Rock, how the gaming media, even like our brother Unlimited said, after 2 days, they can't stand it, bro. They just thought that wasn't going to come true deep down in their hearts. They knew they some of them thought that wasn't going to come true, but most of them dudes they knew that shit was coming true. You can't stop big bank, man. Money, you know what I'm saying? Money
They
talks, bullshit
they
walks.
they were praying to the elder gods. They were niggas that never been to church started going to church. No man, this just can't happen. But like listen. I don't know how many times our financial strategist of the podcast, Other Zinc, or as Sega Man calls him, Outer Zinc, and Unlimited Production said, me personally, Sega Man, I know we just got to know each other the last 3 years. I
Yep.
have never seen a major merger acquisition not go through. Since
Yeah.
going as far back as AOL Time Warner, America Online actually bought Time Warner. That's how
Hmm.
powerful AOL got. I don't know how the fuck that happened,
Yeah.
but usually when these mergers go through, they're not going to stop. You're not going to stop these white people from getting that bank.
Nope.
Unlimited Production said Insomniac sold to Sony for 225 million. That is pathetic.
Yeah. Yep.
And now they're forced for that 225 million to do Spider-Man into perpetuity. Because now what that does, because Sony isn't uh in the habit of creating new intellectual property like Xbox did with Starfield and Bethesda did with Starfield, they're locked in the door of Spider-Man and Spider-Man DLC. And really, that's a sad way to end for a great studio like Insomniac. I don't feel bad for them. Hey man, y'all the one that like Hebot said, prostitute money. It is what it is, man.
Yep. It is what it
Oh,
is.
oh, y'all just clowning Sony. Y'all kicking them while Sony's down. What the way they kicked us when we was down back in 2017 because
Yeah.
Scalebound and fucking Fable Legends got canceled.
Yeah. How many
No,
years? Man.
man, no, yo, it's their turn now. I don't give a shit. I really don't. It's their turn now to take y'all L. Look,
Yep.
y'all can have this L hot. Y'all can have this L cold with some spaghetti salad. Now it's easier to eat the L hot, but y'all gonna take this. Y'all gonna eat this crow. Y'all gonna eat this crow with some honey mustard sauce and just deal with it, man. Y'all bought this on yourselves. Yep.
Yeah.
Unlimited. Remember last year when God of War Ragnarok came out on November 2nd. By November 5th, they were back to talking about Xbox. Always.
Hmm.
That's who you know who the true industry leader is who is always in somebody's mouth. But man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It's great to be Xbox, and man, our roadmap is looking crazy. I can't play all these games, Sega man. You know,
Man,
because
so many games, E. I like the
yeah.
Dragonlock too. I thought that was a beautiful game. I was
Oh,
playing that game too. I thought that was a beautiful game. It was really cool looking. I like that, man. It was
and a new IP gaming isn't about triple A, double A. It's about having enough different genres and a variety of stuff on your platform for people to play. If all
yep.
you're looking forward to every 3 years is an over-the-shoulder third-person action game, your system, your ecosystem has failed you, bruh. And it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Hebot says Contraband is still coming.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one of
That's
the
gonna be
games.
good.
We got so much shit coming. It's ridiculous, man. It's almost like Phil went into overkill mode. But I mean, that's what happens. He lined up all his ducks. But god damn, he he lined them up like a motherfucker.
What do you say, Cool Man? I wonder what bullshit the press and ponies will come up with on Pete Hines' retirement after 24 years.
They'll come up with something, man. This biased gaming media, they have articles just like loaded in a chamber, like bullets in a 9 millimeter. Like
Yep.
because you know if the Activision Blizzard deal, let's just say in an alternate reality in the multiverse somewhere, PlayStation had aboard Activision Blizzard. They had the articles ready, man. Hot off the presses. Uh-oh, PlayStation has Activision. What? It's the end of Xbox. They had those articles ready, Sega man.
Yeah.
But now that the roles is reversed, everybody's like, "Oh, poor Sony. What are they going to do? Who cares? Let them go to." Like me and Sega Man always said, it's okay for companies to go to hell out of business. Well, you're not real gamers if you want to see PlayStation go to. What were y'all real gamers 20 years ago when y'all sat and laughed because Sega went out of business?
Yep.
I don't want to hear that shit, bro.
Oh, remember in 2013 they said Xbox is dead. They're going to go out of business. Remember they were saying that for years, but yet
Hmm.
they say, "Oh, you want Sony to go out of business? You've been saying that you want Xbox to go out of business, that it was dead.
Hmm.
So what are you talking about? You know
And now
what are you talking about?"
And now the new scuttlebutt is, well, in those leaked emails, Phil Spencer said Xbox is going to go out of business in 2027. Yeah, man, they just spent $68 billion to go out of business in like what, 4 years. Like you guys, there's no logic that's used over there with that PlayStation group. It's all emotion.
Yep.
They run off of emotion, almost like women, girls. They run off of emotion, man. Everything is just you can see it when you watch that dude Dreamcast guy's videos. You can like
Yeah, that
it,
dude, bro.
as if Seething was like a person. You can see it in his talk, his eyes. He's ready to cry. Um, Porter Rock look like he's ready to cry. Like, what is the matter with y'all, man? Over that stupid Japanese box. I don't get it. I had a PlayStation. I was a
Yeah.
PlayStation dude once. I,
Yeah.
I still I still swear by PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. But I moved on. Like I don't fucking get I love Xbox. I love the ecosystem. I gotta love it because I think last time I checked, I own 2,000 movies digital. So I'm stuck here in this I'm not going no fucking where. But it's like, and I probably own about 1,000 or more games. But I'm not like fucking gonna go crazy over fucking Xbox the way these guys go crazy over PlayStation. Like Unlimited Production always says their whole identity is PlayStation. That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Xbox diversity of games are insane this year alone. We got Ravenlock, Redfall, Starfield, Forza, Hi-Fi Rush. All are different, and Game
Yep.
Pass has been on fire because
Facts.
Ju-
Facts.
Jusant drops the end of this month, which is like this really gorgeous looking game from Don't Nod. Like, yo, dude, they Sega man, they hating on y'all over here. They hating on you guys.
Yep.
That's all it's ever been. They hating on y'all because they're not getting what we're getting in their ecosystem. And you got to pay $70 for Spider Man. PlayStation could have easily put Spider-Man in their whatever their PlayStation network is and made it part of their subscription. They
Yeah.
not going to because y'all told them that you'll gladly pay $70 for games. So the fuck you mad at us for? It's stupid. It makes no sense.
What do you say?
Juxtaposed to Sony's last year where Horizon, God of War, and The Last of Us remake were all the same style again. Yeah,
They are.
because that's all their fan base told Sony that they want. So usually people listen to what you say, so they said, well, that's all you're going to get. We're not going to give you a Starfield. We're not going to give you a Juice Sign. We're not going to give you a Raven Lock because you're not going to play this shit. That I don't know, man. Them guys are lost. And Sega Man, my good friend, it's best to let them be lost. Like fucking Moses said when he came down with them Ten Commandments, and he threw one of the tablets at a whole bunch of niggas, and they just vanished. And he was like, "Y'all don't deserve Game Pass, so y'all wander in the wilderness for 40 years." The PlayStation, they just wandered in the wilderness, bro. Hey man, we Sega man, they can't be saved, brother. They can't be saved, man.
Yeah, man, I know, man. And hey, E, what do you also, man? I know you touching on this. This is great, great, great conversation, man. What you think about your boy Jim Ryan, man? He got the boot, man. What you think about that, man? You think it was about time?
Look, Sega Man 101, my dear friend, and it's great to talk to you, man. After all this while, when you have failed as spectacularly as this nigga, isn't nothing for you to do but clean out your desk, pack up your fucking trophies and awards. You know what I mean? Get your cup from the water cooler. It's over, nigga. It's over.
Yeah,
You,
yeah,
he spent an entire year. I'm sure PlayStation has a private jet. This dude, he flew to Brazil. He flew to the Pitcairn Islands. He flew to Pago Pago. He flew anywhere he could to try to stop this shit. Um, he had got their old friends from the CMA over in the UK to try to stop this shit because Sony has been dominant over the United Kingdom since the 90s, right? They
yeah,
did everything in their power to stop this shit, and it didn't fucking matter. It didn't matter because again, when these powerful mega corporations and these boards of directors get their sights set on selling, they're going to fucking sell. And so what
yeah,
happens is the CMA had to check and make sure that there was no antitrust or no monopoly shit going on. The FCC and the Federal Trade Commission had to make sure that everything was above board. Everybody's dots was crossed and everybody's financials was up to par.
mm-hmm.
And it was only a matter of time before this deal went through. And for everybody laughing, I see people laughing like, oh no, it's Alex. He's all right, dude. Yeah, man. And the great thing about this is Bobby Kotick is out. Ha ha, Bobby Kotick. I'm like, you dumbass. This nigga is probably walking out with a $235 million golden parachute.
Yeah,
Because the white executives never leave out without taking 3/3 of the company with their ass. So it's like, this nigga is walking away a gazillionaire. What the fuck are you laughing about? It's just business, and it's just white people business. And I admire them for getting their hustle on. I ain't mad at them. I wish I could be them. Shit, how can I fail and leave out with $230 million? Sega man, teach me how to
yeah,
do that shit.
yeah,
So lying and crying Jim Ryan is probably leaving with a good severance pay. He's probably got a golden parachute, and he'll end up working for one of these mobile companies, or I don't know if Nintendo will ever hire his ass, but Jim Ryan will be all right. But he has failed miserably, and here's why he failed miserably. PlayStation is not in the same position leaving out as it was when he came in. When he came in, PlayStation was still that powerhouse. The
yes,
media propping them up. Oh, PlayStation is great. God of War, Spider Man. They are a shell of a company. Hell, when the announcement
right.
went through, Sega Man, when the announcement went through that Xbox had successfully bought Activision, Sony's stock had dropped by like to the tune of 20 billion.
Yeah,
Like, dude, it's over. You nigga, leave so we don't fire you. That's all. It is what it is. How many years did we tell y'all this was coming? His strategy was timed exclusivity. His strategy was Spider-Man. His strategy was to try to block a mega merger between two mega corporations that are making billions of dollars in revenue.
mm-hmm.
And the logic of it was baffling because it's like, dude, you'd have been better trying to stand in the freeway and stop a tractor trailer from running their ass over. But
Yeah,
it is what it is, man. You live and you learn, and there's no way to spin this shit. Unlimited Production says they are literally writing articles saying Xbox is better
Yeah.
off out of gaming.
Yep.
The same gaming media outlets are crying that we're toxic. If you say Sony, exactly, because this is who they are. Why? Why is Xbox better off out of gaming? Why? First of all, to all those media, the only reason why you enjoy this electronic frontier, um, uh, updates through the internet, DLC, the ability to make digital purchases, is because of Xbox. Hard drives, it's because of Xbox. They
Hmm.
changed this industry. And because your brand, your flavor of the month, PlayStation lost, y'all niggas is upset. Well, be the fuck upset. Be the fuck upset, man. It is what it is.
Yeah. Got that right, E. Man, E's on fire, man, because it's the truth, man. We've been touting this shit since we started doing the Exile podcast, and even before we did that, E Rock would do videos on it and different things like that. I would, our brother Hebot in the chat, our brother, Unlimited Productions, man. We've been doing videos on this stuff and doing podcasts on this stuff for a long time. When y'all busy laughing, partying, and bullshitting and making in front of Xbox, now where you at now? You quiet as hell. It's quiet as hell. You can hear a mouse piss on cotton out here, man.
Yep.
You can.
And,
You don't hear
and,
nothing, right?
you gotta have some good ass hearing to hear that shit.
Yeah,
So
for real. I don't hear nothing now. Now it's the media. It's the media, and like brother Unlimited said, he likes going after the media now because that shit they put out with that Nintendo PlayStation thing. That's the most dumbest thing that you can put out there. You know what I mean? That they need to combine to combat Microsoft and Xbox. Please, man, that's crazy. That's
no,
crazy. You
no,
know what
no,
I'm saying?
no. What y'all needed to do was move away from your fucking business model of only putting out third person over the shoulder games every other 2 years. What you needed to do was move away from your business model of Nintendo of coming out with gimmicks and gadgets every fucking generation. By the way, gadgets and gimmicks that are fucking decades behind the technology. Like I'm sure you've seen the videos now of Mortal Kombat 1 running on the fucking Switch. It's fucking hilarious and shit. Um,
Oh, wow.
um, y'all did this to yourselves. While y'all was busy clowning Microsoft and Xbox has no games, they were making moves. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Don't
Yeah.
look. It is what it is, man. I don't feel sorry for these Japanese companies. Y'all ruled the roost for long enough, and Bill Gates started Xbox 22 years ago with the express intent of breaking up y'all fucking monopoly. And I'm glad. I'm an American. I live here in America. God bless America. There are black people in this country that, like myself, who are patriots, man. And we
Yeah.
support our country no matter who's running it. Whether it's
Yeah.
an armed lunatic or a senile old man falling down the steps, we're Americans, God damn it. And
Now,
I
E,
want to see,
that nigga falling up the steps then.
yo, how the fuck you fall up the steps, nigga? Like, yo, his people need to pull him to the side. Like, yo, you are not running for re-election, dude. You are running for the senior citizens home, nigga. But yo, like I'm an American. I want to see the American company succeed. Like, I'm not fucking 12. Like, oh man, I sure hope the Japanese win. The Japanese that gave up on gaming. They all play mobile. They play on their mobile phones, Sega man.
Yeah, they're on mobile. They always been like mobile Switch and different things like that. You know what I mean?
And so what did Xbox do? They bought a company that fucking prioritizes in mobile, Activision. So it is what it is, man. Like, I mean, god damn it, man. What? It's so crazy. It is just so Rain. What's up, Rain G4?
What's
It's
up,
so
Rain? Hello.
crazy watching these dudes cope and see over what was inevitable, man. Over what was inevitable. And the smart thing about Xbox is they're going to be very smart about what they release and when they release. Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna let uh, Bethesda and Activision run autonomously, which means run shit the way y'all was running it before we took over. But y'all not going to release garbage on our watch, right? Okay, we let one game slip through the cracks that y'all didn't like, Redfall, which I loved Redfall. They fixed Redfall. I had no problems with Redfall, but
Mm-hmm.
Redfall was what it was before Xbox purchased Bethesda, right? But
Yeah.
now it's not going to be a situation like when Disney bought everything, and Disney had bought Marvel, and Disney had bought Lucasfilm, and Disney just said, "Fuck it, we don't care how you put it out there, just put it the fuck out there," right?
Yep.
Xbox is going to be very smart about what gets released, when, and why, because they got to keep their roadmap clear. They can't have 20 games releasing in one fucking month, Sega man. So they got to be very judicious about what we release and when. But the good thing about it is, if you're an Xbox person who has Game Pass, you win. You win. Excuse me. You win. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't even bought Starfield yet. I haven't even bought Forza Motorsports yet. And because Game Pass allows me to pay $15 a month for Game Pass Ultimate and get those games for free on Game Pass, not free, for a marginal cost, for pennies on the damn dollar, it
Yeah.
enabled me to buy Mortal Kombat 1. It enabled me to buy Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yo, we eating good over here at Xbox. We got exclusives. We got multiplats. We got shit coming to Game Pass like Juice Sign. Yo, what's going down over here? I'm sorry if gaming sucks for the rest of y'all, but for us Xbox dudes, gaming is crazy.
Man, E-Rock, you got that right, brother. You got that right, man. It is. I mean, it got more. We got more to come, too, man. I mean, he's not even done. I think Phil's not done. I think he's going to
No,
acquire more studios. I really believe it. I don't think he's done yet, man. I really don't. I don't think he's done.
no.
We got
Hey,
more
hey,
coming.
hey, J Long, I hear what you're saying, man, but like, I'm sure some folks will say, well, if Spider-Man was on Xbox, y'all would feel differently about it. I got a confession that y'all are not going to believe. All those Spider-Man games, Spider-Man Shattered Dimension, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, you know
Yeah,
they were all on Xbox, right?
yeah. I got
I
some of
have
them.
I haven't bought a Spider-Man game since 2002. It was Spider-Man. It came out in 2002 from a company called Treyarch, and it
Hmm.
was based on the Spider-Man movie that came out that year. And
Yep.
my good buddy of my God, 43 years now, we know each other since we was kids. My mechanic, good friend Kevin Justice, he came by, right, and he, because I was working for a company in Philadelphia called SEPTA. I was a bus driver, and he came by. I saw he was playing Spider-Man. He fucking laughed at me. He was like, "I figured you'd buy this." I'm like, "Man, fuck you." But anyway, like, that was the last Spider-Man game I bought, Sega Man, because in 2002, what does Spider-Man do? Swing from rooftop to rooftop. I had to stop this dude called the Shocker. I had to
Yeah.
fight this dude called the Vulture. I had to
Yeah.
fight Doc Ock. I had to fight criminals. I had to go around and find little objects hidden on roofs. It's been the same shit for fucking 40. We've
Yeah.
been playing Spider-Man since 1982, Sega Man, remember?
Yeah, man.
On on
Atari
of all companies, Activision. That's how long Activision been around.
was on Atari.
So so how can you make a formula that old new again? You can't. So it boils down to this. If you're excited about Spider-Man, great. God bless you, man. Everybody do them. You're either a Spider-Man fan, a Marvel fan, a casual gamer, or a follower. And that's not knocking J Long for wanting to play Spider-Man. It's
No,
just
it's not.
we, how many times can y'all play the same shit over and over again? It'd be like if all Xbox are coming out with Halo. Y'all be talking unaccountable amounts of shit. Y'all
Yep.
be talking so much shit.
They still talking shit today.
I listen. I don't buy game consoles to play the same old shit. You better throw me a Starfield. You better throw me a Elder Scrolls. You better throw me a Ravenlock. I want to see new IPs. I didn't spend $500 on a plastic box. I know New Legal hates me saying it, but that's what the fuck they are.
Yeah.
I didn't pay. Okay, yeah, it's a high end toy. I get to stream movies in 4K, and it's basically an entertainment hub. But it's still we're grown men playing fucking video games. Tone Sega man, come
Yeah.
on, come on. See you got a wife, so you straight. But I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to explain to my next girlfriend that I own 1,000 fucking video games. I don't even know how the fuck do you do that to justify that shit? But we're grown men playing with goddamn toys, right? So
Yeah.
eventually the toys have to fucking evolve. Like, and so Starfield, if you know, you know, it's a Bethesda RPG. It ain't for everybody. Ravenlock, if you know, you know, it's a motherfucking cute little game based on Alice in Wonderland. Redfall, if you know, you know, it's a fucking looter shooter based on the world of vampires, and it was fucking awesome. If you
Yeah.
Juice Sign, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you're looking forward to Spider Man. Hey, are well, everybody else is playing Spider Man, so I better get it too. Like, man, like, Okay, cool.
Go get
I'm
it.
I'm 54 years old. I done played Spider-Man before. It's nothing fucking like what y'all don't think I got me and Sega Man got the money to buy a PlayStation 5. We
We
do. I mean, it's going to fuck up a couple of my bills. It's
we
going to fuck up some. It's going to fuck up some shit. But like, if it
use.
was if it was that urgent, I could get it. There's no reason to buy a PlayStation 5 to play some shit I played decades ago. Unlimited Production says Sony's board of directors told Jim Ryan to pack his bags. Jim said, "Where's Mike going now?"
Said God sent home.
You go home, nigga. Oh, that's just hilarious. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. If you're a gamer, this is a great time to be a gamer because we have so much stuff to enjoy. And I hope that the PlayStation Elite Gaming Guru, there is a name I have not seen in a second. I've been out of the loop, man. I've missed your videos, but Elite Gaming Guru,
Okay,
he,
brother.
he he's doing good, man. Last time I checked him and Red Dead Panda, they had a podcast going on. And
Yeah.
this is the great thing about the Xbox community. We've all crossed each other's paths. Maybe we disagreed. Maybe your boy E-Rock went off the reservation one day and pulled out a pistol. It shit happens. But I want y'all to know that I'm fine now. Everything's all right. The E-Rock X channel is no more, but I live on. But it's great to see Elite Gaming Guru and Craig Simmons doing their thing, man. You
Yeah, man.
know? And it's great to see these guys representing Xbox. Hey, Elite Gaming Guru, how's it feel to know that you won? How's it feel to know that after all of the shit you got for being an Xbox fan, that you won, that you were right all the way over there in Great Britain because he's from the United Kingdom? How's it feel to know that you won, man? That's fucking crazy. That's great. It's a great time to be a gamer.
Rain is crazy, man. He said he's gonna go back in the future and stop the ABK deal.
Oh my God. Jim Ryan tried to use a DeLorean to go back to the future and stop Microsoft ABK deal. And he even tried the Speed Force. Well, the thing is, man, he fucked up, and instead of typing in November 1st, 2020, he typed in November 1st, 1846. So he don't tell him where that nigga at. They don't tell him where that motherfucker at. We ain't
Man,
never gonna see. We ain't never gonna see him again, man. We ain't never gonna see him again. And that is just crazy that he put in all of that effort, Sega Man, for nothing. I'm sorry to have taken over the podcast, Sega Man, but this shit is hilarious. I needed to get this out. Unlimited Production says E-Rock, when Phil Spencer put out the tweet that Xbox purchased Activision, Sony lost $20 billion.
God
They
damn.
That's madness.
God
That's
damn.
crazy. That is nuts. That, I don't even know how to quantify that. I don't even know how you explain that to your investors. Well, the company that we're competing against, they just purchased Activision, and well, the good news is we won't have Call of Duty no more. The bad news is we lost 20. How do you explain it to the board of directors?
Yeah.
Jay Long says PlayStation is a very consistent brand. If you like their formula of games, you're going to love them. Well, I told you, Jay Long, I was a PlayStation dude. I was a PlayStation dude 1996 to 97, 2008 to 2013. And it's that consistency that pushed me away. I was like, yo, when are we going to get a fucking Bioshock? When are we going to get a shooter like Halo? When are we going to get a Fable? I hear what you're saying, Jay Long. They're consistent, but they're consistent in doing one thing. And you have to multitask in gaming. You have to be a jack of all trades. So you got to have your your party games and your multiplayer games.
Yeah.
And other Zinc has said this until you blew in the face. You got to have your games where people can get together, like Sea of Thieves, a game that the PlayStation audience tore apart. Look. They compared Sea of Thieves to God of War and Spider-Man back in 2018. I remember, I was there. And look at
Hmm.
Sea of Thieves now. It's on like its 10th update.
Yeah.
Sega Man, it's on its 10th update, right? And the
Yeah.
first Spider-Man and God of War, y'all forgotten about it.
Yeah.
It's already been God of War Ragnarok, and here we are, Spider-Man 2. And Sea of Thieves has 2018. Like,
Mhm.
th- I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I was a PlayStation dude, and yeah, they are a consistent brand, but it's that consistency that not everybody wants to play the same game over and over again, just with a palette swapped character. Like, if let's just say, like Alan Wake 2 is coming out this year, right?
Yeah.
Ain't been an Alan Wake in a second. Imagine on Xbox just having nothing but Alan Wake. You'd be sick of this shit.
And
So
Erock,
you,
let's just say this too real quick. J Long, brother, I really respect you, brother. You're probably, I mean, you like PlayStation, that's cool. You have Xbox, if you rock out both, brother, that's cool. And I understand what you're saying, but you gotta understand something too, man. PlayStation, bruh, their games, they're not longevity games, man. To me, it's not worth my money to buy those games because they're one and done games, man. They don't have no longevity. After you play God of War, okay, or Horizon Entertainment and all that stuff, man, it's over. You don't have you spent the $70, it's over. What our games on Xbox and what we've tried to say and been saying for years is that our games have longevity. We keep getting DLC. We have online game playing with Gears, Forza, Gears, Forza, and different games like Halo, and like our brother Erock said, Sea of Thieves. Your games over there, your in-house games don't have longevity, bro. They just don't. The only game you had over there that had longevity was a third-party game, which was Call of Duty that everybody was playing on over there, and that's not even a Sony game. So it's not really validates my purchase to invest in a PlayStation system, bro.
and
That's
it's
that's
not
you know what I'm saying?
And it's not that we knocking one and done games because Ravenlock is a one and done game. You can replay it again, but Ravenlock is a one and done game. But you want to have something that you can go like look at Halo. Like unbeknownst to me, who played Halo Infinite and enjoyed the single player campaign, it's this shit over there called Forge, and other Zinc and them will be playing Halo Infinite until 2029. They are not getting up off of that shit. Um, Gears of War, is people still playing Gears of War? Starfield, Sega man.
Yeah,
Starfield is telling me that I, I want to go to this galaxy and look for this planet where it's all these clones, right? It's this planet where it's clones of people like Franklin Delano Roosevelt, Amelia Earhart, Genghis Khan, and you can make Amelia Earhart part of your crew. So I'm like,
yeah,
man, I'm interested in that. Starfield was telling me, nigga, you may have bought a ship that can do 23 light years and get there,
yeah. That
but
game has
you
super
but
longevity.
but my piloting skills ain't up there yet. So what
Yeah,
Starfield is telling me is to get better, motherfucker. Play some more missions and get your skills up there. So that means another 2 or 3 months of playing Starfield. Starfield is a game that's meant for you to play in the long term. That's the difference between Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know how to say it any more than that. Oh, Unlimited, man, I appreciate this, man. This podcast proves why I miss E-Rock, man. Big Bro is a GOAT, and Sega Man took it away before I could finish it. But I don't care who has high sub. I appreciate that Unlimited production.
yeah,
We
unlimited.
we we just enjoy gaming, man. We keep it
Yeah,
real, man. PlayStation and Nintendo both bring unique perspectives to gaming for their audience who loves what they bring to the table. Xbox brings unique perspective to gaming, and we need all three. We need all three. But I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm not gonna be sad to see PlayStation go because we know their history. We know who they are. We know what they've
yeah,
done.
yeah,
And for me, Sega man, for Sega forever, and especially for Hebot, there's always going to be bad feelings about how Sega left the industry
yeah. Of
after
course.
what to us was a fantastic console, the Dreamcast. And Hebot took it more personally than I did. Hebot said he never bought a PlayStation because of what happened to the Saturn. Damn, you never bought a fucking PlayStation? I find that mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Hebot said he never bought a PS2 because of what happened to the Dreamcast. I find that fucking mind-boggling. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
so you did quote me in the lie. Jim Ryan's in the Pitcairn Islands right now. You're right. He campaigning now to get his job back. He's like, no, man, I can't go out like this. But Hebot is really about this shit. Hebot never had a PS2. Like, god damn, you
Yeah.
really hate them motherfuckers.
And
But I
E,
mean,
you know they
yo,
hate
yes, Sega Man.
it, Mike.
Yes.
Good man. He bought. We have to say this real quick. That brother's been putting in so much work. He would even do videos when people would would say, well, this Spider-Man was great, and this Spider-Man does that. And when Heba would do a response video to that and show every detail in the Spider-Man, the same game that he was playing, that person was playing, they got ass hurt about it because he caught them in a bunch of lies, bro. He did. And they would go back and be mad at him and say all kind of shit about him and stuff like that. When he would come back and say, no, that did not happen in the Spider-Man, and this is what happened. I'm just using it as an example. But when he would do these comparison videos to what that person put up, they would get ass hurt about it because always came out the victor when it came to doing that, man. Always when he did those comparison videos, always came out the victor on that, man.
Sega man, friendships and bonds were ruined over this petty, stupid console war.
Yeah,
Over grown men who are in their 30s, 40s, 50s arguing about these plastic boxes. He-Bot lost an entire crew. It was the Puerto Rican crew, man. I called it. It
yeah.
was
I
I
love that.
forget I forget the names of the dude, Ghost
Was
Rider,
Ghost
all,
Rider and
all them dudes, man. Kaleidoscope, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Over gaming, a dude named Iron Wolf turned against the whole community. For what?
Yeah, man.
You turned your back on Xbox and Xbox One anyway. It's so ridiculous.
Dude,
This
they
this
said they seen that dude in England somewhere, man, wearing he they said they seen that dude in somewhere wearing a polyester suit and a purple afro, man.
Iron Wolf.
Yeah.
Wow, that's heavy.
That dude is crazy, man. That dude just went totally off the. I'm just clowning him. He went totally off the chains with stuff, man. Because that's another dude that was fake out here, like your boy Mayonnaise Gamer, Crap Gamer. That dude, man, that dude lost so much. He's trying to come back so hard and so bad, man. Crap Gamer, he just can't come back, man. That dude, he ruined himself, bro. What he did. Crap Gamer is trying to come back so bad. You know what I'm saying? And he just won't be accepted. You know what I mean?
Y- Yeah, I can't see anybody in the Xbox community falling for his shit anymore. You
Him
showed us what.
all them dudes.
Yeah, y'all showed us what y'all was about, and it wasn't the fact that y'all, him and Zaire and Mooch and Saltiest Gamer decided to be PlayStation guys. That's not what it was about. What it was y'all decided to become PlayStation guys and tried to burn down the Xbox community on your way out. Oh,
Yeah.
you're dumb. You're dumb for playing Crackdown. Oh, you're dumb. Look at you, C of Z's, diabetic dog shit. We couldn't enjoy our shit. We couldn't enjoy our fucking ecosystem, our platform, because y'all wouldn't let us. And now y'all getting a taste of your own medicine. Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah. Spider-Man 4, like what there's nothing you can do. Oh well, this year we get to fight Craven the Hunter. Really? I'm sure in some Spider-Man game in the past you fought Craven. Listen, here's how long Spider-Man been around, Sega man. I told you that me and you played it back in '82
Yeah.
on Atari, and I bought the last Spider-Man game I bought. If I'm lying, I get struck by a bolt from the blue. Was 2002 on PlayStation 2 from a company called Treyarch.
Mm-hmm.
I remember 1995. Me and a coworker of mine back when I worked in the security industry. Man, we was gassed. Man, we hopped in my car. We went to this place that's no longer around called Blockbuster Video, and man, we rented a movie and we rented it was called Spider-Man Maximum Carnage. It was him versus this nigga named fuck is that motherfucker that's black and made a goo. God damn it. Somebody in the com
You talking about Venom? Not
Yeah,
Venom.
Venom,
Venom.
Venom,
Yeah.
Venom. Yeah. We was playing Spider-Man Maximum Carnage back in
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
1995.
Yeah.
But Tony, Sega man, 1995. Nigga, what year is this?
2023, man.
Y'all still talking about Spider-Man? Get on, get up out of here, man. Come on, man.
The Spider-Man game E-Rock today still, because you know I collect on the Sega CD, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I believe it. I think He-Bot did an actual count and said it was something like 32 or 42 Spider-Man games.
Yeah.
Like that's mind-boggling to me that in 42 years y'all could come up with some new shit. Like really, like I mean, come on, man. Like, oh man, you wait till Spider-Man comes out. It's gonna be better than Forza. It's gonna be better than Starfield. It's gonna be better than everything. I,
Please.
I, I saw a tweet with some dude saying that Spider-Man is bigger than the entire Activision Blizzard deal.
What, man? Get out of
So,
here, bro.
so, Sega man, let's use logic here. Spider-Man is bigger than Call of Duty.
Yeah, right.
It's oh my god, wow. It's almost like we've always said they're like a cult, and that's what they are. They're like a cult, and now that they've lost, there's going to be some weird Texas. There's going to be disappearances, kidnappings. It's going to be a lot of wild shit going on.
Did you
It's
hear
going to be
Wilkin, man? Wilkin, you're right, man. They played that. That's facts. They play Metacritic, not games. That's facts. That's straight
back,
facts. He's definitely
back.
on point with that. On point, man.
So Sega Man, what are your thoughts on? Have you played Forza Motorsport yet?
Yes, man. Before me and E-Rock get out of here, I played. What I did, E-Rock, is I used some Microsoft points, and I got that package where you can play 5 days before. So before it even
That's
came
smart.
out, I was playing it, and
Hmm.
I like it. That's another thing, E-Rock, that we should touch on super quick. As soon as it came out to the public, they try to compare Forza Motorsport to an old ass Gran Turismo 7 that cannot even hold a goddamn candle to even Forza 7, and they're trying to compare it to Forza Motorsport. You know what I mean? And say stuff. Digital Foundry is another one. Digital, they call it digital fuckery, but they were talking about the ray tracing in it and how it wasn't supposed to be the way it's supposed to be. I think my boy, my brother Hebot put me down to that, or Zinc. You know what I mean? They tried to ridicule that, but no, but it's still good. It's still a good game. It's just that they lied about the ray tracing. You know what I mean? It's not exactly like they said it would be. They always critique everything. I never watch digital fuckery. You either he bought or Zinc will tell me about it, or Unlimited. But I never watch them anymore because they always critique every last single game that comes out for Xbox because they are an eccentric PlayStation channel, and people can deny that all they want. Sony is paying them. You know what I mean? And it is a fantastic game. It looks beautiful on my 58 inch Samsung
Damn.
4K TV. It's beautiful, brother. And if you here's another thing that these dumbasses don't know. E-Rock, if you think the game is washed out, if you see when you turn it on it's washed out, what you got to do is go in your settings and adjust your HDR, dummies. If you adjust your HDR, it'll come in and pop in better. They don't do it for you. They ain't gonna hold your hand like Sony does. You have to go in and you have to adjust the HDR in your settings, and you'll get a better picture also. You know what I mean? That's what you have to do. You have to adjust your settings, and you'll see it. You'll definitely see a difference if you adjust that HDR. It is a fantastic game. It's an awesome racing game. There is no racing game on the planet right now that can touch Forza, and they know this. Gran Turismo 7 is dead. Gran Turismo as a company is dead. Forza is the king, and there's nothing that can touch it, man. The only one I like beside Forza, E-Rock, is I like Grid.
Grid is nice.
Grid and Forza. That's mostly what I like. And then third, Dirt, because I like racing games, period. But yeah, man, it's a fantastic game. I'm enjoying it, man. And I'm definitely a Starfield junkie, bro. Ever since Starfield been out, I'm a level 21. I'm not as big as Flip and all them. But man, when Starfield came out, at first I couldn't get down what I had to do, but I figured it out. And ever since then, I just been a diehard Starfield fan, my brother. I I, I
It's a
love I
it
love
yeah.
Starfield. Love it.
It's a massive game. It's a Bethesda RPG. So if you
And
know,
guess
you know
what?
that says enough.
And guess what? The Bias Awards are going to be coming up. I'm not watching that shit. You got all these channels, even the Xbox eccentric channels, and I'm ashamed of them sometimes when they mention that damn Bias Awards, and they're going to watch it, and that's cool. I know Starfield is not going to win.
Oh
Starfield
no.
Starfield is Game of the Year, and what they're going to do, what Dickhead's going to do at the last minute, he's going to put Spider-Man 2 to win Game of the Year. That's exactly what he's going to do, in my opinion. Now, if Starfield or another game wins, I'll be shocked and I'll do a video on it. If Starfield was to win, I'll come out and say I was wrong and I'll do a video on it. But I guarantee
Well,
you that.
well. Don't hold your breath making that video because it's not gonna happen. But my choice, and see, that's why unlimited production yourself. We have to have our game of the year show like we had
Yeah,
when we used to have the
yeah,
Exile podcast.
yeah.
Because in the running for my game of the year is a lot of games. Hogwarts Legacy was a goddamn masterpiece. Hogwarts Legacy was fucking awesome. that deserves a mention.
Yeah,
Ravenlock, but
Ravenlock.
Starfield definitely deserves a mention. It really is. If you're into science fiction and Bethesda RPGs, man, that's the way to go. Gran Turismo, excuse me, man, E, what the fuck is wrong with you? Forza Motorsport,
Yeah,
dude, dude, dude,
beautiful.
dude, that shit is nonsense, bruh. That shit is you can see where they've been all this time working on this game.
Yeah,
You know when you're racing, you can hit a button and change the view of your cars.
yeah.
So I'm racing the other day and I'm changing the view of my cars, and there's a car next to me. And guess what I saw when I looked at the other car? My fucking reflection. So what the
Oh
fuck is it?
yeah, that's what's
So
up.
it's called ray tracing. The
Yeah,
ray tracing, the digital foundry told you ain't supposed to be there. So
yeah, right.
it's ray tracing in game while you're racing. The game is gorgeous, and I just started it. I just started it. It's a bit of a learning curve coming off of Forza Horizon, because
Yeah,
Forza Horizon lets you do whatever the fuck you want to do, and with this, you gotta race. You gotta follow the racing lines, and you gotta compete. But Forza Motorsport is everything it was built. It was going to be. What else am I playing right now? Oh yeah, a game that I was laughing at originally, Mortal Kombat One. I
yeah.
ain't laughing at. I ain't laughing at no more. Mortal Kombat One is the shit. Listen to anybody listening to this podcast within a earshot of what I'm saying. Mortal Kombat One is the shit. Yeah, maybe the character models don't look as glamorous as they did in Mortal Kombat 11, but everything else is better. The fighting is better. The way you go
Still
about doing
coming
things is yo, just
around Christmas.
Mortal Kombat 1 is the motherfucking truth. If you don't
You
take
get it?
nobody else's word for this shit, take Erod X's word for it. Mortal Kombat 1 is that shit. Assassin's Creed Mirage. I've
Yeah.
only been a couple of hours into it.
Your boy
Yo,
Lemons playing that.
they did the damn thing, man. It's a bit smaller than Assassin's Creed
Uh-huh.
Valhalla and Origins. It's just they centered on this area called Baghdad, right?
Yeah.
But it's different districts in Baghdad, and it's fucking beautiful. It's a beautiful fucking game. It's a different change of pace because now you're in the Muslim world. You're going to have a lot of dudes coming to you saying, "Yo, you know, damn it, I forgot what it's the Muslim greeting, but you in the Muslim world now, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You in the Muslim world now, and it reflects that. It's black people and shit, and it's a lot of Muslims, and it feels different. Salam alaikum, whatever the hell that greeting is.
Is this a
Yo,
Lake Salam or something like that?
yeah, yo, they went deep with this shit, bruh. It takes place. It's the dude Basim who was in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but it's like 10 years before that. So like Assassin's Creed, man, Ubisoft, they bring it, man. Gaming is in a good place, and we are spoiled, Sega, man. We are spoiled, and I don't have time to play all of these games, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
thanks to Game Pass, I was able to buy Assassin's Creed, Mirage. I was able to buy Mortal Kombat One because Xbox basically gives you Forza Motorsport and they give you fucking Starfield. What more do you want from a gaming company? Xbox is
Two
the
big
best
giant
box.
games right now. Two big giant games in there right now, and I go back and forth. Back and forth, man. I play Forza, I go to Starfield. I play Forza, I go to Starfield. I play Forza, I go to Starfield. Back and forth, man. The two great games under there just keeps you coming back, man. But you can't come back to nothing on Sony right now. What do they got right now to play?
Spider-Man is their big release the end of this month, and that's it. And over
Baby
Nintendo,
steps.
they already had Zelda, another fucking Zelda, and they got nothing. Like, look, man, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. Like baby stuff and stuff like that, man. You know. Oh, look what Unlimited said. He said Tuck's coworker stalked him outside his home just to prove.
Hey, they ambushed him outside the water cooler. Like, yo, man, they didn't even want to talk about college football. They wanted to talk about the console. Like, hey, man, it ain't over just because y'all put Activision. Where you going? Come back here. That's
um,
crazy.
yeah, man. Me and E-Rock, man. We're just looking at the chat real quick. We're gonna get on out of here. E got stuff to do. I gotta go to work. Tuck, my nigga, I can't send you a link, bro. I'm getting ready to go to work, man. I wanted to do this one on one with E to welcome him back, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna see more E Rock coming back, man. I'm just gonna be doing it on a different. I'm not gonna be doing it on my PC, man. I'm gonna do it on my phone. I got it down pat. So we're gonna be having the Exile special appearances coming back, man, and possibly doing our our podcast again. Like we're gonna do something around the holidays, but it's good to have E Rock back in the saddles, man. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the Exile programming again like we did before, man. You know what I mean? So it's a work in progress. I told y'all guys it was gonna take me a little bit of time, but I needed to get E. Um, back on here, man, and that's what we're gonna do. And it's good to see E Rock back and to hear his opinions and what he thinks about the ABK deal. And I'm glad that everybody showed up, man. Everybody showed up, bro. We get a lot of support from the Xbox community, the true dudes out here that play Xbox. You know what I mean? And we really appreciate all of y'all, man. We do. We really appreciate all of y'all, man. But we're gonna get on out of here, brother. But yeah, Rock will definitely is back. Welcome E Rock back, man. We're gonna keep doing more podcasts, different things like that, and it's good to see everybody in here this morning, man. Thank you guys for coming in. But E gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work. E got stuff he gotta do with moms and different things he gotta do, man. So we're gonna get out of here. So E, man, hey brother, welcome back, man. I'm glad you did this straight game and talk, man, with me, bro, about the ABK deal, man, about all the salt out here, man. With the media crying now, the media took over, man. The ponies, man, they're in rehab right now, bro. So they had to step up, brother. The gaming media had to step up, and Unlimited had to, put them on blast. But it's good to have E-Rock back. Hey, brother, tell them where they can find you, man.
You can't find me anywhere anymore, but hopefully I'll pop in and see my man Sega man and Unlimited Production man, and hopefully we'll have a holiday special or a
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
we're going
special
to.
or
We're going
a
to.
Halloween show or a game. We got to have a game of the year show. We have to have that. That's not even a if or. We have to have a game of the year show and talk about these games, man. It's just been. It started in February with Hogwarts Legacy. It's just been a phenomenal year for gaming. And like Lorraine G4 just said, Jim Ryan needs an award for exit of the year.
He does.
he exited. This nigga just said, "Yo,
He
um,
does. He does.
what the fuck?" Lucas just said, "I was moving harvested organs in Starford earlier today, sold it to the trade authority in the den." And what, yo, man, that's what I,
Yo,
yo. It's just so much shit to do in
Wilkins
Starfield.
die hard, bro.
It's mind
Wilkins
boggling.
die hard, bro. Yeah. I didn't get none of that yet, Wilkin. Damn. He
Yo,
might be level 50. He might be a level 98 or some shit. Damn.
Starfield is deep, man. Starfield is deep.
Yeah, I love Star E-Rock. I love it, man. There's so much to do. See, that's what I mean, E-Rock. Starfield in Game Pass, you can buy it or you can play it in Game Pass, and it's definitely worth the value of that 15.99, that 14.99, right, E? If it
Hmm.
was to go up, E, to $20 for, let's say, $20 a month or 25 or whatever for 3 months or whatever, 30, it's worth the money because
It's still worth it.
you're getting your money's worth out of Game Pass, man. And I cannot for the fathom me why these people think that Xbox is robbing people and is doing the developers wrong. Developers already get paid, dude, when they're putting the game in. They're not doing the developers wrong, and they're not doing their fan base wrong and the consumers. They're doing the right thing with Ultimate Game Pass, bro. It's worth the money. It's worth the money. You guys can deny it and be in denial all you want. Ultimate Game Pass is worth the money. And E-Rock, this Christmas, man, I predict that the Series S 1 terabyte black for entry form is going to be bundled with 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass. That's going to outsell PlayStation, in my opinion, and Switch uh, during the holiday season. I believe Xbox is going to be on top this holiday season in the number of sales. And I don't really get into the console sell thing. I'm just saying it because it's a good entry for them, and for them to put 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass in with that thing, and it's only 200 something dollars, and it might even go on sale, and they might even drop it more. They're going to make a killing. They're gonna make a killing, man. I believe they're gonna be number one when it comes in sales this holiday. You think so?
Hey, I'm still waiting for either you, Sega Man, Hebot, Other Zinc, Unlimited Production, or Dia to be wrong about something, or Hebot to be wrong. Y'all always right about stuff. Meanwhile, Dreamcast guy and Saltiest Gaming, they always wrong, and they got a bigger audience. Go figure.
Yeah. Oh man, you're see, I was right. Look, E, I'm right. I said Wilkins probably like a 90 something, right? And he said I am a 90 level on
Damn,
Starfield. I was right.
damn,
He's a
that's
level 90.
crazy.
God damn.
I think I'm level 21. That's crazy.
I'm a level 21. Hey, shout outs to Wilkin. That's what's up, bro.
That boy been putting in
That's a real
hours in Starfield, and
gamer, bro.
he still ain't done.
Yep. Shouts out to Wilkin, bro. That's a real goddamn Starfield player. A level 90? God
Damn.
dang. He got to be invincible. I mean,
Well,
man, that's crazy.
that's what Todd Howard said. He was like, "We built Starfield for you to play for years." And the testament to that, he didn't lie. The testament to that is Skyrim. This nigga still playing Skyrim. These motherfuckers they never left that world. So,
Yeah.
hey man, here's the gaming man, and
Yeah.
it's great times, man. It's great times. You know, unless you a PlayStation fan, they over there on Twitter now arguing, man. That's
Yeah.
just a sad life to live.
Well, hey, man, me and E-Rock got to get out of here, man. I want to thank everybody for coming. Shouts out to the chat. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate it, man. Me and E-Rock, all our crew, Unlimited, down to, our brother, Hebot, the most powerful gamer, Other Zinc, Tuckmaster, T Reaper, all of us, man. We thank you for the support. Shouts out to 100 and Intramedia Gaming, bro, with the Day One podcast with Flip the Script, Flip Money, Punisher, Livewire, all them dudes. Big shouts out to them. You know what I mean? Man, they had a lot to say in their podcast too. So if you haven't checked it out, go check it out, man. And like I said, brother, hey, Xbox for life, guys, man. We don't die, we multiply, and we're eating good over here, brother. We're eating good over here. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget, man. There's no power greater than X. So to the Sony guys, bye 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 bye. All you ponies die. Peace.
Peace.